Summer is here, and if you don't have central air, you already know the struggle. But here's the good news. You don't need an expensive installation to stay cool. A portable air conditioner rolls right into any room, vents out a window, and cools you down in minutes. We tested and researched the 5 best portable ACs you can buy right now. Stick around till the end because the Whynter cools faster than anything else on this list. Number 5. The Black+Decker BPACT12HWT. We're kicking things off with the most budget-friendly pick on our list. If you're cooling a small bedroom, an office, or a dorm room, this one's for you. The Black+Decker is one of the most affordable portable ACs you can grab right now. And real talk, for the price, it does the job just fine. Before we go further, if you love honest tech and home reviews, hit that subscribe button right now. We drop videos like this every single week, no cap. Alright, back to the Black+Decker and what it brings to the table. This unit puts out around 12,000 BTUs on paper, which sounds like a lot. But here's the thing you need to know about portable AC ratings. The real number that matters is called SACC, the seasonally adjusted cooling capacity. And the Black+Decker's real cooling power is lower than that big BTU number suggests. So it's best for smaller rooms, somewhere around 300 to 350 square feet. In a space that size, it'll cool you down without a problem. It's got 3 modes, cooling, fan, and dehumidifier, so you're covered on humid days too. You also get a remote control, a sleep mode, and a built-in timer. Setup is simple, the window kit slides right in, and you're cooling in about 10 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, this thing isn't the quietest unit out there. On high settings, it gets a little loud, kinda like a box fan running hard. But on sleep mode, it quiets down enough to not bother you at night. Now let's keep it 100 about the downsides you should know. The single hose design means it's not as efficient as the pricier dual hose units. It pulls air from inside the room, which makes it work a little harder to cool. And in a really big room, it's just gonna struggle to keep up. But for a small space on a budget, the Black+Decker is honestly a solid deal. If you just need to cool one room without spending a fortune, this is your move. Just don't expect it to cool your whole apartment and you'll be happy. That's our budget pick, but the next one steps things up with way more power. Number 4, the GE Profile or Dreo 12,000 BTU. Stepping up from the budget pick, we've got a solid mid-range option. This one hits the sweet spot between price and performance for most people. If the budget unit felt too weak, but you don't want to go all in, this is your lane. The GE and Dreo units in this class push real cooling power for medium-sized rooms. We're talking spaces up to about 450 square feet, which covers most living rooms. And here's where it gets good for the tech lovers out there. A lot of these mid-range units come with full app control built right in. You can set the temperature, change modes, and schedule it from your phone. Imagine this, you're driving home on a hot day and you cool the room before you even walk in. That's the kind of convenience that makes a real difference in the summer. These units also come with a touchpad on the unit itself and a remote control. So you've got 3 ways to control it, whatever's easiest for you. The cooling is strong, the airflow is wide, and it handles humidity well too. Most of them have an auto mode where you set a target and it does the rest. But I gotta keep it real with you about the trade-offs here. On high settings, these units do get pretty loud. That's just the nature of more power. They're also bigger and heavier, so moving them between rooms takes some effort. And the single hose models still aren't as efficient as the dual hose units higher on this list. But for the price, the performance you get here is honestly hard to beat. If you want strong cooling, smart features, and a fair price all in one, this is it. It's the pick I'd recommend for the average person cooling an average room. You're getting most of the power of the top units without paying the top price. A lot of buyers say this class is the smartest money you can spend on cooling. You skip the budget weakness, but you also skip the premium price tag. For most homes, that balance is exactly what you're looking for. It's the kind of unit you buy once and forget about for years. Number 3, the LG Dual Inverter LP1419IVSM. Now we're getting into the premium territory, and this one is the smartest unit on our list. If you love smart home tech, the LG Dual Inverter is going to make you happy. This is the unit for people who want app control, quiet operation, and serious efficiency. The star of the show here is that dual inverter compressor technology. Let me break down why that actually matters for you. A regular AC compressor is either fully on or fully off, blasting at max power. The inverter compressor speeds up and slows down smoothly based on the room temperature. Imagine this. Instead of loud on-off cycles, you get a steady, quiet hum all day. That means it runs quieter, uses less energy, and keeps the temperature more stable. Your electric bill in the summer will thank you for this one. Real talk. The LG ThinQ app lets you control everything right from your phone. Set the temperature, switch modes, schedule it, all without getting off the couch. It works with voice assistants too, so you can just tell it to cool the room. This unit cools spaces up to around 500 square feet without breaking a sweat. The airflow is strong, the cooling is fast, and the whole thing just feels premium, but let's keep it 100 about what you're signing up for. The LG sits at a higher price point than the budget and mid-range units. You're paying for the smart features and the efficiency, so it's an investment. It's also a single hose unit, so it's not quite as efficient as the dual hose champs. And like any powerful AC, it does get louder on the highest fan setting. But if you want the smartest, quietest, most efficient experience, this is your unit. The energy savings over time help make up for that higher upfront cost. For the tech lover who wants cooling and smart control in one, the LG delivers. Once you get used to controlling your AC from your phone, you won't go back. It's one of those upgrades that just makes daily life a little easier. And in the middle of a heat wave, that convenience is worth every penny. Number 2, the Whynter ARC-1230WN. Alright, now we're in the big leagues with serious cooling power. The Whynter is a beast, and it came this close to taking the top spot. This is a dual hose unit, and that's a huge deal for cooling performance. Let me explain why dual hose matters so much for you. A single hose unit pulls air from inside your room to cool the compressor. That creates negative pressure and pulls warm air in from other rooms. A dual hose unit uses one hose for intake and one for exhaust. Way more efficient. Imagine this, your room cools faster and stays cold without fighting itself. That's exactly what the Whynter does, and it does it really well. This thing pumps out 12,000 SACC BTUs of real cooling power. In fact, it was named the best portable air conditioner by Forbes and US News, so it's got the awards to back it up. It cools large rooms up to 500 square feet fast and steady. It's also got an inverter compressor, so it's energy efficient despite all that power. In our research, it drew less power than units with the same cooling capacity. That means strong cooling without destroying your electric bill, and that's a win. But let's keep it real about the one catch with this unit. The installation is trickier than most, and here's the honest truth. The window kit comes with 3 equal length pieces, and you might have to cut one to fit. That means breaking out a saw, which not everybody wants to deal with. Once it's installed though, it runs like a champ for years. It's also a bigger, heavier unit, so it's not the easiest to move around. But if raw cooling power and efficiency are what you want, the Whynter delivers. For big rooms and hot climates, this is one of the best you can buy. Just be ready for that install and you'll be ice cold all summer. Plenty of owners say the cooling power alone is worth the extra setup time. That's our runner-up, but the champion is even better. So let's get into it. And the winner number 1, the MIDEA DUO MAP14S1TBL, this is it. The best portable air conditioner you can buy right now, period. Every major review site puts the MIDEA Duo at the top, and for good reason. This unit is the king of cooling, and I'm about to show you why. The MIDEA Duo is a dual hose unit with the most real cooling power on the market. We're talking 12,000 SAC BTUs, the highest actual cooling capacity out there. Imagine this, a 90-degree room dropping to 72 in about an hour. That's not a guess. That's what testing actually showed with this unit. It cools large spaces over 500 square feet faster than anything else. And it's also the most energy-efficient portable AC you can buy, no cap. That inverter compressor sips power while pumping out serious cold air. So you get max cooling and a smaller electric bill at the same time, win-win. But the MIDEA Duo isn't just about raw power, it's smart too. You get full app control, so set the temperature and modes from your phone. It even works with voice control, so you can just ask it to cool down. The window kit is the best in the game, with 5 pieces for a perfect fit. It even comes with extra insulation and weather stripping to seal everything tight. That means no warm air leaking in, just cold air staying where you want it. Now let me keep it 100 about the trade-offs, because there are a couple. First, this is the priciest unit on our list, no way around that. But here's the thing, you're paying for the best, and it shows in every way. Second, on the highest fan speed, it does get loud, like any powerful unit. But it rarely needs to run on high, and auto mode keeps it nice and quiet. If you want the absolute best cooling, efficiency, and smart features in one unit, this is it. The MIDEA Duo is our #1 pick, and honestly, it's not even close. If you can swing the price, this is the portable AC to buy this summer. Thousands of buyers rate it as the one unit they'd recommend without hesitation. When the heat hits hard, the MIDEA Duo is the one that keeps you cold. So there you have it, the 5 best portable air conditioners you can buy right now. The budget-friendly Black+Decker, the mid-range GE and Dreo, the smart LG Dual Inverter, the powerful Whynter, and our champion, the MIDEA Duo. Which one fits your space and your budget the best? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read and reply to every single one. If this video helped you stay cool this summer, smash that like button for me. And subscribe for honest tech and home reviews every single week. All the links to these units are down in the description if you want to check them out. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.